What's up, guys? Powerbang here, and I'm bringing you guys the next war recap. We had an arranged war this last weekend with OneHive 2.0. It was a great contest between two top-notch clans, and unfortunately, one of those clans did not bring a very good war. That was us. That was us. Our worst war that we have ever played. I don't know what happened. The wheels just completely fell off the bus. Not characteristic at all. However, we still found ourselves in a position at the end of the war where we might have won the contest. It was 94.31% in favor of WHF as far as percentage goes. So literally all we had to do was draw, and we would have won by default. However, I would have felt really sleazy about that, considering the better team did win this war. OneHive 2.0 significantly outplayed us both at the Town Hall 9 level and consequently the Town Hall 10 level, where shout out to Queen Cordelia from their clan, pull off a Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 10 triple on our lowest Town Hall 10, but she was their lowest Town Hall 10, so it was like a mirror attack. But hit that as the war waned to a close, picked up that that final 3-star for them, put them ahead by 1 star, and that was the difference in the war, guys. Got the win outright. The other attack that was huge for them was Endless hitting Momentous here for our side. He got a 2-star, 50%, which they had struggled to get on our Town Hall 11s, with the last wizard shot. Oh, it was so close. So that was the difference, though, guys. A war-winning wizard shot and a Town Hall 10 triple. So congratulations to OneHive 2.0. Truly, though, you guys, the Town Hall 9 play that you showed this war was fantastic. Far surpassed what we put out there, and I was really, really excited to see that from you guys. Some high-quality stuff for sure. So the Town Hall 10 content, guys, we had a couple dips here. Johnny Bravo and Momentous both dropping down. I believe, let's look real quick and see if these were just witch attacks. Yep. So we had an 8-quake witch attack on that one. I'm not really showing it just because it's kind of a bully attack and, not a whole lot to be gained. Same thing with this one from JB. However, we did have Aussietron 3-starring Queen Cordelia. If you want to see this raid, go check out our cleanup video, or the scouting video, the Town Hall 9 scouting for Town Hall 10s. That is the video where you can see Aussietron go in and take out that base with ease after a beautiful scout by DMML. So starting off with Danny Mo here at the 9s taking on Tiger Hood. Funneling comes down. Look at the exposed builder huts and the cannons and all that down there for those minions. Just really, really exposed buildings, a lot of value there. But he opens up the wall here with his wall breakers. That Queen's going to take out this elixir collector. And then head into the base. Of course, the wall breakers stagger a little bit, so they weaken up the entire wall, but it takes 5 to break in. No big deal. But she is going to go ahead and get through this compartment. Now, a Zap Quake comes down from the top right, taking out that air defense. And you see the Queen is going to go ahead and take on 2 air defenses right now, and then bang her way into that center compartment. So that's going to be huge. A Rage Spell comes down to help her get through it. She takes on the King, makes short work of him, and then we've got a Golem entry with the King coming from the top left. Now that's going to get the only air defense left in the base. This guy right there, as soon as the Wizards have had a chance to make that funnel up there, wall breakers come down, open up that wall. Really nice job with that. And now the King can take on the Dark Barracks and head in. His only goal here is to go ahead and get that air defense taken down. He drops a jump spell there to share for his Queen and for his King. Unfortunately, the Queen's already working on a wall. She doesn't want anything to do with it. So she's going to bang into the center of that base. The King's going to walk away from it as well. So now it's just a matter of taking out that last air defense, and hopefully we can now start the Dragons. You'll see them come down from the right side, working their way just naturally into the base. Balloon leading the way. That way it can absorb the Seeking Airmind if one exists. The Dragons snap to the Queen, take her out with no issues. The only real challenge now is we have a Tesla farm over on that right side. Check this out. That Balloon is going to get a nice cannon kill simply by trailing itself in there. But the Queen in the core, guys, that's the key to this raid, is that Queen charge. She takes care of the King, the Clan Castle, 2 air defenses, and a whole ton of defenses, in addition to tanking towards the end here. You're going to see both Expos lock onto the queen. One of those is ground, so not as crucial there as it wouldn't target the dragons anyways. But now we're into cleanup, guys, and the queen, watch this. She's going to head over, and both archer towers lock onto her as well. The drags finish it off with no issues at all. That's going to be a 3-star for the good guys. Danny Moe leading us off the right way. So props to Danny Moe. I do want to give him a shout out simply because he has been absolutely on a terror lately, and I wanted to give him some recognition for not only on his account but another account as well, dropping 9 to 12 stars every single war for us. So that has been absolutely monstrous. So cheers to Danny Moe. We'll move on to the next attack. This is Sir Good Pasture, and this is a funny attack. I'll tell you about that in just a second. A little iced tea for the throat, no big deal. So the queen walk comes in from the top right. She's walking herself down the wall here. But the funny thing about this raid is Sir Good Pasture currently in Chile. Something for his graduate school, whatever. He's on assignment down in South America. Well, he comes on to Discord voice chat on a bender, dude. He's intoxicated, and not only that, he hasn't slept in 2.5 days. So no big deal. He tells us with his slurred speech what he's going to do to this base in voice chat, and we all kind of nodded and smiled, kind of winked at each other like, yeah, sure you are, buddy. Good luck. Well, check this out. This is the end result. I'm a believer in SGP at this point. Holy crap. He comes in and takes out this base. Not only does he get the 3-star, but he freaking smokes it. So Queen getting raged up just perfectly, getting that CC lure. Poison spell goes down great. What really impressed me about this raid was the execution, because, you know, obviously he wasn't in the best shape to make this raid, but he gets the poison spell down, gets that rage spell down. That queen is doing some serious work in there, and in goes the golem and wall breakers to follow. That avoids the mortar shot with the wall breakers, which is key. And then he's going to go ahead, drop the wizards in behind, get some funneling done, and then once that funneling is done, he's going to have some Valkyries and the king to go ahead and lead straight into that dark elixir storage. So the queen has finished her part, and notice here the jump spell is going to go down for the king, for the Valkyries to head deep into this base and hopefully approach that queen. Now the problem is he's going to have that queen hop the wall. That's a pretty far jump, but she does make it for him. Heal spell goes down, the Valkyries and the king go over, and pretty much one-shots the king. So back over the jump spell, we've got a single hog there to trigger that double giant bomb, so that's perfect. The queen is triggered and another bomb set over here. So bombs are not an issue anymore, and then we just surgical hog the backside. One heal spell left over, but look at how many hogs he has remaining, and he lets that first group of hogs die, which was smart, and that way he can heal the second group of hogs, which is coming in, and his Valkyries, his king, all of that good stuff. The queen's helping out, taking out the air defense, and we have the wizard there working on the backside along with the minion. The only criticism I have is SGP, get those troops on the edge of the trash ring down here. That'll save yourself some time in the cleanup process, but no big deal given your state and frame of mind. I am happy that you pulled off the 3-star, my friend. Hopefully you have a good time in Chile, and we will be happy to get you back, but not too soon. Have some fun while you're down there, man. Nice job with the raid. And we'll move on to the next one, guys. We have number 16 now. This is Nightmare getting taken out by True Baka. And True here, bringing that Govajo with the double jump. Really like the way he uses double jump to kind of take out a whole side of the base now, guys. See the dead zone in the middle. That is going to help tremendously with his funneling. He drops the golems here, split apart so that the wizards make a nice little funnel. And the queen is dropped on the edge of the trash down here. And she's going to do a natural queen walk with no healers. Check this out. Really, really like this. And then 5 wall breakers come in. And check that out. As soon as the Tesla is locked onto that golem, wall breakers come in. He opens up 2 sections, 2 layers of walls, guys. That is crucial. Now the Valks, the king go in. Looks like 7 or 8 Valkyries in there. The king, a couple golems. A hound comes out of the clan castle. So really no threat at all to his troops. First jump spell is down. He leaves a little bit hanging over into that dead zone just in case a Tesla pops in there. But no such luck for the defender. A second jump spell goes down to bridge the gap into the queen compartment. Again, leading him all the way around the top of this base. He started it again, guys, at 6 o'clock. He has worked, excuse me, worked all the way to 12 o'clock here, and he's working his way around the horn, basically. So in goes the king, uses that ability, locks onto the king and the queen, takes them out, both heroes down on the other side, and the queen has turned the corner. Surgical Hogs coming in the backside, taking out those external defenses, basically. Heal spell goes down for those Hogs to run into. They catch a single bomb there, no big deal. The double is negated. And then backside gets those Hogs basically distracting that Wizard Tower, which was absolutely perfect. Because the main group of his Hogs are not touched. Now, we've got the king, we've got wizards up top doing some serious work, and then we've got the Hogs on the cleanup. Really, really like that poison spell, guys. I fast forward a little bit, so we missed it. But what happened there was the pups from that Lava Hound, as well as the Skeleton Trap, converged on his Hog Riders. Looked like they might have been in a little bit of danger there, but the poison spell actually got both groups of defensive troops there and took them out with ease. Really, really like that, man. All right, guys, Wilson's next up with the 6-star war. The first attack a little sketchy. Had some things go his way, but this second attack, he makes this base yeah, I can't say that. Anyway, Wilson doing a great job on days, but the golem comes in. Look at the wall of wizards there, taking out basically that whole side. Really like that. Wall breakers go in. Wall breaker fail, but he has an extra. That's going to go ahead and get him in. Now we've got the king, and he's going to come in. He's designed here. Look at those air defenses lined up. 1, 2, 3 in a row. We'll see what gets done with that. And in just a moment, we will see that happen. The queen is actually backing that up, but check this out. Zap Quake on the lower air defense, the only one that's out of reach of his kill squad. Poison spell goes down to take out the Barbarians, and that P.E.K.K.A. slowing it up. Jump spell is going to lead his queen and his king over to the other air defenses, and then we just start those dragons on the bottom left to help create that funnel, and then go straight into the town hall, eventually finishing up on that queen. The cool thing is his heroes have made it all the way through the base, all the way to that backside air defense. Even the Valkyries are still up, guys. King uses ability, all the air defense is taken out at this point, and then we've got dragons to sweep his way through the base. Check this out. Backside loons go in. Really, really nice job. Lots of splash bombs up there, so he does end up taking some damage, but no big deal. All the defense down there, up there is down at this point, so now we just have about 5 buildings left that can really do much damage to his air units. We've got a sweeper, 3 archer towers, and a Tesla. Other than that, we are going to be good to go, but check this out, guys. 5 dragons still up in the base. Rage spell goes down. The 6th dragon gets taken out with a Seeking Air Mine, but check this out. Rage Spell is going to get those drags through the expo, but the loon placement, guys, he staggers in 2 loons followed by 2 loons, and watch how much value he gets for them. The dragons are doing the tanking. The Tesla, the archer towers are all focusing on the dragons. Meanwhile, the balloons sneak in there and take out every single defense that's left in the base. Wizard Tower on the edge of the ring, drags in for the cleanup. The cleanup's done. Wilson's made a mockery of this base. Absolutely love the attack, man. Really like the way you took advantage of those clumped air defenses on the top left, and that jump spell led you very naturally through all 3 and then the queen. So massive value there for your kill squad. Anyways, guys, Grim up next, taking on 28 here, Mouthpiece. We've got a Queen Walk Govajo, basically, and I really like the value he gets here with his queen, and the way the compartments are kind of aligned, he gets kind of knifes in and takes out both sides with his queen and gets to that core with a nice queen charge. So poison spell down on that CC, takes his time, gets both Valkyries, gets the balloons in there. No big deal. We've got minions up top. Look at how much free buildings they are getting, and then we've got that queen charge coming in from the bottom. So here we go. Once she takes out that dark barracks, she's going to step up to the wall. In go the wall breakers there. 1 wall breaker trails, so he actually misses the wall opening there. Gonna probably miss again. No, you guys get it open. So his goal was to go into that compartment up at the top left. He's got the minions there doing some funneling. The funny thing here, though, guys, is that Wizard Tower is kind of set back a little bit, so he can't reach it. Well, it goes all the way around, targets the air defense first, right? That makes sense. And then basically is doing his thing with the queen walk. Beautiful job with that so far. Rage spell goes down. Helps him get through that compartment a little bit more quickly, trying to save some time. So walks up, takes out the Expo and the Archer Tower and the Tesla as well. And he should be able to get the elixir storage as well. So things going well for the queen. And then we've got the Valkyries and the Golems coming in. Valkyries just beat through the wall. Jump spell left a little bit shallow there. You know, I would have moved it up to drop it squarely on that corner so that all of those compartments into the core were opened. However, Grim drops it a little bit short, and that is going to allow his Valkyries to get stuck kind of on an island down here with no path to that core so they can stay together. The queen picks them off, but here's what I wanted them, the point I wanted to make about this. The queen and the king and the Valks have had such an effective walk. Look at how much of this base is taken apart. 68% and not a hog has been deployed yet. The queen's working her way through the top. 70%, 71%, 74%. We are looking at 75, 76% before the hogs are ever even deployed. Now, every single defense in the base as well as trash in the base is taken care of at this point. Look, nothing left. The only thing he has to do is two-finger drop on both archer towers. They're going to head in, go from the archer towers to the cannon and mortar, and then end up on the queen if needed for the kill. They hop right back out for the cleanup process. The queen takes the town hall. Wizards for the cleanup process. Just beautiful. Absolutely love the patience there from Grim to have faith that his kill squad would eventually get to that archer queen, and in the process, they took care of the whole base for him. So really nice raid to Grim. So nice work with that. Now, Homestar Runner getting taken out by Albert. Albert with one of my favorite attacks of the war. He's got a Zap Quake. Look at all those 4 air defenses there, guys. Gonna Zap Quake that lower right one. Looks like the upper ones can actually be taken out with the queens. Gonna queen charge in from the top. Quake goes down there to go ahead and damage a whole bunch of buildings, including that clan castle, the archer tower, etc. So good value there from the Quake. And then we're going to go ahead and get in there with the minions, start funneling. Same thing with the wizard there, or excuse me, the archers on that research lab, getting it taken out. Wall breakers in to get that queen in so she can do a charge, and look where she is going to end up taking out right there, both air defenses. And then we have a king and a golem still in the bag that can take out that lower compartment. So things looking good. We'll fast forward through this. She's taking out these buildings with ease and getting in range now of that clan castle. Going to end up with a dragon and 2 balloons. Rage spell for the queen. Saves the poison. I'm really not sure why. Didn't really need it there. But the queen's going to go ahead and take out the cannon and work her way back to the expo and air defense. So things are looking good. In goes the golem. The wizards do some funneling for him, and once the king has taken care of that gold mine, he's going to head into that base. The golem's doing all the tanking in the world that you could ever really ask for. He's going to have a king versus king fight here any moment. That's going to determine whether he gets that air defense down or not. Now, we've got the dragons and the loons coming in from the clan castle and the army camps down there on that lower right side. 1 dragon on the top for funneling purposes. The rest are meant to go straight for the queen. Check that out. They go in. The loons actually take care of some defenses as well as test for some air mines. None to be had. However, rage spell down now for the dragons, and that is going to get those balloons in to take out more defenses. They do get that cannon taken out, and then that is about it. The rage spell, though, for the most part, was wasted. The king has done his work in that compartment down on the bottom left. Air defenses are all down at this point. The queen is roaming around in the center of the base, guys. In these spread out bases, the anti-3-star for the current meta, if you see a queen rolling around with full healers on her in the core of the base, you are good to go, my friend. That is a very, very positive thing. He still has a wizard and a minion left in the cleanup process. Drops him on the very backside there. Gets that dragon cleanup. No big deal. Gets those skeletons taken out for good measure, and that is going to do it. Albert with the 3-star for the good guys. Another shout out to Albert for absolutely killing it lately. Brilliant raids in the last few weeks, man, and just wanted to get you a shout out and some recognition for that. So Diego B, another thing about Diego's one of our most active and lively guys in the chat. That is most appreciated. So thank you for always being there, man, and keeping things real, keeping them fun. And he's going to go ahead and drop in a minion for funneling on the army camp up top. And then a queen walk with the king to go ahead and clear some trash, it looks like. Now, the goal, I believe, here was to go ahead and wall break in. I think he failed that due to the mortar there. I'm not entirely certain, but he does get one compartment opened up. No, it looks like this was intentional. So he's actually going to zap quake that center air defense there. Get the air defense as well as most of that sweeper. Not quite getting the sweeper down so close. But the queen's going to roll her way through this compartment. Super wizard on the outside there. No big deal. But now we've got the dragons coming in. Starting that funnel from the top right. Couple more. Still working. He's going to drop those here as soon as they get in far enough. There we go. Targeting that queen directly. The queen takes out the third air defense. We've got one air defense remaining. And it looks like he's going to handle that with a hound and balloons. That is my guess here. The dragons work their way through that upper compartment. Queen has been taken out. All the air skillies taken out. And it is now time to smash some base. Now the queen is going to go all the way around on the bottom right doing the cleanup process. Rage fell down for the loons, guys. Hound goes in, and it distracts long enough for the loons to get close enough to take out the remainder of the base's defense. Absolutely loved it, man. No problem at all taking out the rest of the defense. Dragons getting it done. The Tesla, though, it's going to be a race. Will the dragons get to that Tesla? Will the queen get to the Tesla before the loons are fried? Unfortunately, no. They are going to die. So Tesla wins, but unfortunately, it is smashed about 10 seconds later. So there you have it. Killed those loons in vain, man, because you were going to die anyways. No big deal, though. Really nice raid to Diego here. Let's go ahead and look at one more, guys. This is Aridin, one of my favorite raids of the war. Taking advantage of a dead zone base here. What I really liked about this raid, he uses a Penta Laloon here, guys. Normally, in a situation like this, where you have this central air defense that's kind of disrupting the normal rotational pathing, normally you're going to zap quake that. But Aridin decides, nah, I'm actually going to just go ahead, drop the king on the troll Tesla up top. This is a cleanup, so he does know it's there. Drops that king, gets it taken out. The queen's over here, gets a little queen trade. So things are going really well at this point, and it is up to his Penta, his hounds and his balloons, to go ahead and take care of the rest of the base. Uses that king ability, takes out some trash up top, but here we go. 2 hounds into that first air defense. 3 mines eaten right away. So 3 of the 4 mines in the base already gone. Now the first hound blows up. He drops a haste spell to help everything along. Rage spell into the backside. Gets those wizard towers taken out. And check this out. We've got 2 hounds locked on the second air defense. Now, once these air defenses are taken out, they head to the central air defense. The key here, guys, is he backsides a lava hound. That lava hound is specifically responsible for that last air defense, and because 3 of the Seeking Air Mines were already used up, there was not one remaining. He gets those loons in there, and look at this. Quake spell up top weakens up that X-Bow and those archer towers. Holy crap, look at this army of balloons. This looks like Normandy D-Day. For those of you youngsters, you probably don't remember that. Look up some World War II history, and that's what this looks like, except for with balloons and not boats. But anyways, really, really pointless segue. I'm entertaining myself tonight, guys, but the point being, Aridin smashed the crap out of this base. Absolutely loved it. Slick Camel, I'm sorry, my friend. Gonna need a new one next war, because this was Moida. Anyways, Aridin with the 3-star, guys. 3-star for the good guys. Unfortunately, this was not the norm for the war. We did not come with our A game. We let this one get away from us. Definitely the better team won this time out. OneHive 2.0 getting the victory. Congratulations to you guys, and definitely look forward to playing you guys again. We would love to give you a war that we feel is worthy of your time. This one certainly was not. However, shout out to you guys for the win. Queen Cordelia with that sick 3-star at the end. Huge props, and that's going to do it, guys. 97-98 was the final. Stay tuned for some more Range War action this weekend for your WHF clan family. I will be here with the details on that real soon. Anyways, guys, Powerbang signing out till next time. You like the video? Hit that like button. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.